a humorous tale of ingenuity, making a basketball goal the creative way. There once was a young father, long on determination but short on cash, who dearly wanted to give his boys the joy of their very own basketball goal. Store-bought goals were completely out of reach for the family budget, but that didn't slow him down one bit. If anything, it stirred his imagination. So off he went into the woods behind the house, marching like a man on a mission. He scanned trees the way a jeweler inspects diamonds, too crooked, too thick, too flimsy, until at last he found it, a tall, straight sapling that looked as if it had been waiting its whole life to become a basketball pole. With a pocketknife, elbow grease, and a proud grin, he stripped the bark and hauled his treasure back home. Then came the next challenge, digging the post hole. He attacked the ground with all the intensity of a man trying to reach China by sundown. After a good bit of sweating and dirt-flinging, the hole was finally ready. But the moment he tried to lift the pole into position, he realized something important: gravity had not agreed to cooperate. Trying to raise that pole by himself was like trying to balance a telephone pole made of pure stubbornness. It wobbled, dipped, twisted, and mocked him with every attempt, a family effort with a twist. Recognizing that he needed help, he called for his most trusted companionship. Together, they hatched a plan that involved his old, proud, blue-smoking 1948 Ford truck. The strategy was simple enough. He would stand in the bed of the truck holding the giant sapling upright like some sort of pioneer flagpole installer. While she carefully backed the truck toward the hole, each backwards inch would bring the pole closer to its destination. That was the plan. The reality was something altogether different, and far more entertaining. His wife, bless her heart, had very little experience driving the old stick-shift Ford, especially in reverse. The truck growled, lurched, shuddered, hopped, and protested like an old mule being asked to ballet dance. Meanwhile, the father held onto the pole for dear life, swaying back and forth as the truck jerked unpredictably. At one point, the truck shot backward so suddenly that he nearly catapulted out of the bed, pole and all. At another, the engine coughed so hard it nearly shook him loose like a hickory nut in a windstorm. The boys stood nearby, laughing until their sides hurt, watching Mom and Dad perform what looked very much like a two-person rodeo event involving a sapling, a stubborn truck, and a whole lot of improvisation. Despite the gear-grinding lurching and plenty of shouted instructions and misheard instructions, teamwork, mixed generously with determination and humor, finally prevailed. The pole went into the hole, the boys cheered, and the family had a story they would laugh about for years to come. In the end, the basketball goal stood tall and proud, not purchased from a store, but built with grit, creativity, and a whole lot of love, and just a little chaos.